Okay, crew, that extra work today, or that finisher today, really attacking those glutes and hamstrings with 3 sets of 9 dumbbell deadlifts on one leg, or single leg double dumbbell deadlifts. We'll show you that. 15 sumo deadlifts with those dumbbells, and then 21 glute bridges. So let's take a look at those 3 movements. We're going to work through those 3 movements. Controlled, good-looking movements. We're not worried about the clock or time on this one. Once we get through a round, we're going to rest for 2 minutes and then do it all over again, all right? So this is controlled, really focusing on those muscles. 9 single leg double dumbbell deadlifts. So I have my 2 dumbbells here, and what I'm looking at is sending one leg out behind me, but the leg that I'm standing on is not locked out. I don't want to lock out that knee or hyperextend that knee. So I have a slight bend, and I'm gonna, as I tilt forward, that leg goes out behind me, and then coming back up. I don't have to worry so much about touching the ground, because a lot of times that will lead to that reaching with the shoulders, rounding with the back. And so there is a ton of balance involved in this. And so if I'm looking to attack those hamstrings and glutes, I could just do a staggered stance, right? Keeping that back straight is the most important. But if I have that foot out behind me, that takes some of the balance out of the equation so that I can focus on the hamstring and glute. Balance is important, so if you can, send that leg out behind you. Next, we have that sumo deadlift. So I'm going to take my feet outside my shoulders, and the dumbbells come inside. So from there, just doing a wider stance deadlift. Keeping that back straight, sending those hips to the back of the room. Those toes can be turned out, hinging at those hips, squeezing the bum at the top. 15 sumo stance double dumbbell deadlifts, and then finishing things off with 21 glute bridges. Those glute bridges, if we're unfamiliar with them, I'd suggest doing it without weight, but I want to brace that core, suck my rib cage down, right? I don't want to be arching my back as I do these, and so I'm going to brace that core and send those hips to the sky, squeeze my bum, and back down. If I'm comfortable with these, or I want to make them a little harder, I could take that weight, put it on my hips, and now going for 21 glute bridges with weight. That's the extra work today. Form first, as always, especially on those deadlifts. Have some fun with it. Let us know how it goes.